Welcome back, children. This is exercise 3.4, question number 2, fill in the blanks. I have already explained in my previous video how to multiply a number by 10, 100, 1000. Okay, so this is simple. 1 multiplied by 10, 1 tens are 10. This is the simple answer. Now 14 multiplied by 30. How many zeros are there? 1 0. So 1 0 will write here, and 14 multiply by 3. 14 multiply by 3, that is 42. So 42 is the answer. 420 is the answer. Third question, 127 multiply by 400, and how many zeros are there? 2 zeros. So we'll write 2 0, and here 127, and what is left here? 4. So 127 multiply by 4. So we'll multiply at side. The answer is 508. So we'll write here 508. So this is your answer. 50800. So this is, how many zeros are there in this question? 1, and the last 0 also 2. So 20. So this is 125 is left, and here 1 is left. So 125 multiply by 1. When we multiply a number by 1, we get the same number itself. So it is 125. The answer is 12500. Now the next question is 14 multiplied by 100. So how many zeros are there? 2 zeros. So 1 2. Now 14 multiplied by 1. 14 ones are 14. This is the answer. Next, how many zeros are there? 2. So we'll write 2 0, and this is 115 multiplied by 2. So we'll multiply at side. 115 multiplied by 2, it is 230. So we'll write 230 here. This is the answer. G question, 1 2 3 zeros are there. We'll write 3 0. Now 347 multiplied by 1. This is 347. This is the answer. The next one is, again 3 zeros are there. 1 2 3 0 we will write, and this is 198 multiplied by 2. So multiply at the side. 198 multiplied by 2, it is 396. So you have the answer 396000. Come this side. How many zeros are there? 3 0. We will now not count the 0 in the center. Okay, these 3 zeros. Okay, 1 2 3. Now 609 multiplied by 1. This is 609. So this is exercise 3.4, question number 2. Now we'll go with the exercise 3.1. Sorry, 3.5. In exercise 3.5, we have 1 to 5 question in our syllabus. 1 to 5 questions in our syllabus. Okay, in 3.5 exercise. So we will do only 4 questions in our notebook, and 5th question will be your homework. Okay, so these are the statement questions. Now, a man earns rupees 5155 per month. How much will he earn in 25 months? So students, how will you come to know that this is a question of multiplication? Means here you have to multiply. So there is a rule. When the value of 1 is given and the value of more is asked, we always multiply. What is the meaning of this statement? Suppose they have asked, suppose the question is given, the cost of 1 pen. Means you go to the market and you buy 1 pen, and the shopkeeper says that the cost of this pen is rupees 10. Okay, now what will be the cost of 3 pens? Just tell me, what will be the cost of 3 pens? The cost of 1 pen is 10 rupees. So what will be the cost of 3 pens? The cost of 3 pen will be 30. 3 pens. This is 1 pen. This is 2 pen. This is 3 pen. So 10, 10, 10. This is 30. Okay. So when you add all 3 pens, it will become 30. But the other method, suppose you have so many pens that you cannot add. It is not like easy for you to add. Suppose they are asking the cost of 1 pen is rupees 7, and what will be the cost of 480 80 pence. So it will be difficult for you to add all 480 pence. Okay. So in this method, what we do, 10, the common number is 10. Multiply by, how many times 10 is there? 3. 3. So 10 multiplied by 3, 30. Understood or not? So if the value of one thing is given and the value of more thing is asked, here they have given the cost of 1 pen and they are asking the cost of 3 pence. Okay. So here we will multiply whatever they have given and whatever they have asked. We will multiply both the things. Now in the question number 1, they have said that a man is earning 5,150 rupees per month. Mean a month, 1 month. 1 month he earns this much money. And how much money he will earn in 25 months. Means they have given us the information about 1 month and they are asking about 25 months. Okay, so the value of 1 is given and they are asking the value of more, mean 25 months. So whatever they have given, we will write here. Man earns in 1 month, that is rupees 5,155. Now whatever they are asking, I write this right in the second line. Man earns in 25 months. Given 1 month, asking about 25 months. So whatever they have given, we will write here, and whatever they are asking, we will write here. We will multiply both the things. Okay. So 5,155 multiply by 25. And when we will multiply, now you know how to multiply. Okay. When you multiply, you will get the answer. This is 1,28,875 rupees. So what is the earning of the man in 25 months? That is 1,28,875 rupees. Okay, this is very important to write the unit. Clear? Now move to the next question. The next question is, a book cost rupees 157. Find the cost of 78 books. Now they have given the cost of one book, a book, and they are asking the cost of 78 books. So the same method we will follow. The cost of one book is rupees 157 and what they are asking, cost of 78 books. Now they have given 157 and asking 78. Okay, we will multiply, and when we will multiply, we will get the answer 12,246. Now your answer will be, the cost of 78 books is rupees 12,246 rupees. Clear? Now move to the next question. The third question is the same. A sari costs rupees 2,357. Find the cost of 257 saris. Again, they have given the cost of one sari and they are asking the cost of 250 saris. So what is given? We have given the cost of one sari. So the cost of one sari is this, and the cost of 215 saris, the cost of one sari multiply by 257. When you multiply, okay, you will get the answer 6,05,749. So this is your question number 3. Okay, when you multiply here, this answer you will get. Now the fourth question in the book, a machine manufactures 885 screws daily. Okay, means daily how much screws the machine is manufacturing, that is 885 one day. How many screws will be manufactured in year 2012? Now they have given the information about daily. Daily means one day, and they are asking about a year 2012. Means we will change a year 2012 in days. In 1 year we have 365 days, but we have to see 2012 is a leap year. Okay, and in a leap year we have 366 days. Clear? Now they have given the information about one day. How many screws? 885, and now they are asking about 366 days. Clear? We will change year into days because they have given the information about the day and we will find the answer in the day. Okay. Now screw manufacture in 1 day, that is 885. Now screws manufacture in 366 days, that is 885 multiplied by 366. And when you multiply at the side, okay, you will get the answer 3,23,910 screws. So this is 3,23,910 screws, a machine manufactured in year 2012. Okay, 2012. You can write here on your copy, 2012 is a leap year, means 366 days. Okay. Now question number 5 is your homework that you will do after question number 4 in your notebook. Okay students, now this is your duty to do this question yourself.